I have a million things to do. You want to just settle something real quick? You want to do the intern thing first?
Why not?
Okay.
I've been waiting for this.
All right, this will take me all of 5 minutes to figure out. I have 3 dopey interns. I got Stuttering Vic, I got Basil, who got out of jail, and I got Chris, who walks around here like he's the smartest thing on the planet. Meanwhile, he goes to community college. The 3 of them walk around here all day and argue.
Constantly arguing about who's smarter.
Who's smarter? Constantly. Who is smarter? You want to find out who's smarter? Let them play Jeopardy. I'll give them 5 minutes to play, and then we'll see who the smartest intern is.
Well, who do you think is going to win?
Who do I think will win?
Yeah.
I don't even know these. No.
I don't know them.
See, I know them. Chris annoys me in the men's room, but he stopped doing that. Basil scares me when I look at him, and Stuttering Vic is just goofy. I can't imagine that any of them are intelligent.
well, of course you know that Basil goes to Columbia.
Right.
In fact, as of last night, he's a Columbia graduate.
He graduated last night?
Last night.
Was he in jail while he was going to Columbia?
That's a good question.
Prep school.
I don't think so.
No, he was in prep school.
Yeah.
But you know, his big thing that he ended his senior year on is he wrote a play and they did a reading of it last night.
Oh, really?
And the whole play's about when he was in jail.
I got to hear this.
And I didn't see all of it, but he had it with him, and somebody said the word nigger was in it a lot.
He told me the teachers found it brilliant.
Really? Yeah. What, nigger? I've been saying that for years. See that, Robin?
You're brilliant.
And everyone says I'm nothing.
I said it before you. You didn't go to Columbia. That's where they would discover you're brilliant.
I just saw Gorilla reading it.
Yeah.
So far, I've counted nigga 19 times on this page.
All right, listen, bring in the 3 of them and we'll do it. Who do you think will win, Stuttering John?
You
know these guys. I don't.
I'm going to go with Stuttering Vic.
Stuttering Vic,
Bad move.
Who do you bet on?
I'm going with Chris, big time.
Chris?
Really?
Yeah, but he goes to community college.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't make you stupid.
Whoa.
Let me tell you something. Vic doesn't.
Come on in, guys.
He's not like Vic can do a computer thing, but he's not sharp. He's not quick. You have to be quick to answer.
Right. You saying Chris is smarter than Vic?
No, but he's smart enough and he's quicker.
And everyone agrees that Basil's a moron?
No. I don't know. I just don't know if Basil can get on the buzzer quick.
I see.
You know, you have to play the game as well as know the answers.
I don't know. You know, Chris appears to be smart because he walks around like he's smart, but he might be a guy who's just trying to prove he's smart.
Do you know that Chris is a writer, that he writes for a newspaper? Not a great one, but hey.
That doesn't mean, I knew a guy in college who was a moron, wrote for the New York Times.
Really?
Yeah.
They still do.
I was 50 times smarter than him. He just had the ability to write. It's like an idiot savant thing. He had an ability to write down the facts in a certain order.
I have not been impressed by any of them, so I don't know.
You know what I think?
Listen, I don't know one from the other. You could take all these interns and make them interchangeable. They'll make a difference.
And in 6 months, you won't even remember their name.
That's right.
I think Chris is too confident, though, Gary. That's what.
No, he's not. He hasn't been bragging or anything.
Chris lives. Chris the intern lives. This is the way I say it. Chris the intern lives to get on camera or to get on microphone.
True.
So this is like his payment. This is what he's waiting for. So he doesn't care whether he wins or loses.
I mean, you act like it was my idea. So.
What?
You act like it was my idea.
Hey, you're here. It's not your idea.
I think it was. Was it Basil's idea?
Basil, was this your idea?
It is. He wrote the
Get on the microphone.
Wait a second. It was his idea.
Was this your idea?
Oh, how about that?
Oh, it was your idea.
Oh, boy.
No, he came to me one day and he said, hey, how about Intern Jeopardy? So obviously, why would you create something if you didn't think you could win it?
Vic, Stuttering Vic, do you have any ability in this area? Do you think you will win?
I think
I'm sorry, I can't hear anybody. I have no microphones. Look what I got for equipment. I can't wait to get out of here. I just can't wait.
I think you got a B position.
I can't wait to get out.
10 months.
10 months and counting. It's a joke. Go ahead. What?
I was about to say that I think I have a fair chance.
You think you have a fair chance?
I believe I have a fair chance, yes.
You watch Jeopardy on TV?
Yes.
And you think you can play the game?
I know I can play the game. I don't know if I'll know all the answers, but I know I can play the game.
All right.
He can't answer the question. He can do the physical part.
Stuttering's an Indian. All right, Basil. And you think you're going to win? Does anybody want on this? Make it interesting?
I don't think we're going to bet too high, though. It's kind of shaky, though.
Yeah, I have no idea who has any brains in their
Nobody
head.
knows these guys well enough to know how smart they are.
All right, you guys obviously argue in the hall all the time about who is the smartest, right?
No, Chris argues. Me and Basil just laugh at him.
I see. All right. You and Basil laugh.
I think we should say that the favorite is probably Chris.
Really?
Yeah, as far as knowledge and stuff goes.
Yeah. Is that true, Basil? All of a sudden, Basil's not a big shot. He was saying how he'd win.
Yeah, Mr. Columbia.
Can you wipe the lip gloss off your lips, Basil?
Here was Basil's night. He put on his play, went to a bar, brought everybody a round of drinks, and came here.
Oh, is that right? Are you drunk?
No, I'm not.
What's the play you put on? You mean you graduated to college? You graduated college just doing a play?
No, I did a lot of other stuff as well. But
let me hear some of this play. What is it, a one-man show you had to write?
No, it's got 5 characters.
Let me hear you say something like an actor. What do you want to be, an actor?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. Definitely. I came up to New York to get into the acting business, and I was a theater major at Columbia specializing in acting.
Good luck.
Thanks.
He was all bummed out that he didn't get to do a part in the reenactment of the jumper.
Was that a shame? Hey, right place, right time.
Oh, were you in there, Chris?
Yeah. I was Lieutenant Delaney.
Oh, was that you?
Yeah. Chris is now nominated for an ACE Award.
Good work, Chris. Chris gets in there. He hustles.
That's ridiculous.
I bet you Chris will be a famous actor. You're going to be nothing.
He'll get picked up. He's going to be doing commercials.
So let me hear your... So what did you do? You wrote a play for your graduation?
Yeah.
And you used the word nigger?
Yeah, you have to do a thesis project.
Now, how did you work the word nigger in 19 times, I understand?
Obviously, you've never been to jail.
No, I have not. I have not been to jail. Although that lip gloss you're wearing must have gone over big in jail. With all the
very popular.
With all the so-called niggers, as you say. So
no, it's you've got to write with reality.
Is that right? All right, let me hear some of this play. Let me hear what's so brilliant.
Where is your play? I thought somebody was out there reading it. Bring it in.
I don't have a copy with me.
Oh, well, let me hear it. Let me hear some lines. You must have memorized it.
All right, let's see.
Now, is this taking place in jail?
Yeah.
All right, now you are in jail right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let us imagine a jail, if you will.
What is the scenario? I mean,
okay, the scenario is it's 2 African Americans, 2 white guys, and a female sergeant.
Uh-huh.
A female sergeant in jail?
Yeah.
How did she get in there?
She was working.
She's guarding you.
Yeah.
You actually had female guards?
Yeah.
Oh, no kidding. Were you able to have sex with any female guards?
No. I mean, I pretty much wasn't allowed to talk for that whole month.
Because what, the black people kept you from talking? They told you not to talk?
No, but I didn't want to.
Oh, really?
Didn't want to call attention to himself.
like, there's like a scene where I picked up this guy's newspaper. I went in his cell and picked up his newspaper, and he almost throttled my
buttocks.
Yes.
No kidding. Was he a black guy?
Yeah.
You picked up a black guy's newspaper?
What's wrong with you?
I've been lifting weights and like trying to get big for like the year before I went to jail. I knew I was going. And I got really big. I worked out hard and stuff, and I was like, I'm going to go in there with a little confidence. My father was like, if anybody gives you any lip, sock them in the jaw and just take the extra month.
Right.
I walked in there. Man,
your old man sounds like
talk about that sphincter just closed right up.
Is that right?
It was scary, man.
His sphincter closed up.
Wow. What was it doing?
Yeah.
He was really looking forward to going to jail.
So were you always weird, or did jail make you weird?
I think jail was the best thing that ever happened to me, really.
So you try to go in there bold, and then right away the black guys put you down?
As soon as I walked in there.
Because the prison system is just pretty much black, and the thing is that they run the prison. And quite frankly, it's almost the opposite of what the white man used to do to black man.
It seems like the prison is the place to go if you're black.
Yeah, prison is the best place to be if you're black. That's why we encourage all our black listeners to go to prison.
It's reverse racism in there.
Is it?
And that's what a play was about. That, but
well, you know what it is. You got to protect your turf in there. See what I mean? Everyone's actually.
You got to be placed on the totem
living
pole.
by street law. Huh?
Right? Yeah, street law, Basil.
Everybody was asking, "Is this autobiographical?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, why didn't your character have any lines?" I was like, "I didn't talk in jail. Why should I?"
All right, let me hear something from this.
All right, let
me hear this nigger stuff. All right, go ahead.
So who's talking?
Who is talking right now?
Okay, this character would be Fuzzy.
All right, Fuzzy. Fuzzy was your girlfriend in prison?
Or your protector?
Who is Fuzzy? Fuzzy's an inmate?
I almost kicked my butt.
All right, Fuzzy. Go ahead. Let me hear Fuzzy.
All right. Okay.
Will you be a black man now as you do this? All right, go ahead.
Okay, you're acting, so be black.
Yeah, be black. Vic, try to.
Never mind. I'm not even going to get into this.
Want to play along with this?
No, go ahead. Let me hear you so-called actor. I'm giving you a chance to act on
television. Why don't I bring in some dialogue and have you all read it?
Do it. You memorized the thing. Don't act naive with me.
Memorize it.
You didn't?
No.
You lived it. Let's hear something.
Chris, you know what? You're shaking your head and you're right. This is a guy who wants to be an actor. He's mad you got a shot on the E! channel as an actor. I give him a chance to act. This is what I love about guys. This is why you won't be an actor. I give you an opportunity to act. I don't want to act. I can't act. Act! Let me see this. Act. All right. You know how many people in Hollywood watch this? You interns, I give you a shot.
Yeah, this is your shot on E!
I give them a shot. I can't act.
They freeze up.
How are you going to act if you can't act?
I don't want to destroy the words of my play.
Did when you walked in here, did your sphincter just close up?
Yeah. Did you shrink? I don't even know what he was talking about.
You say one thing and it gets stuck with you. And I don't want to mess this up, man. This was my senior thesis. It took me 7 years of undergraduate work.
So let me hear it.
All right.
7 years it took you to get through college?
Yo, what are you doing with that paper?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. That's it? No wonder everyone beat your ass.
That to me. All right, I walk in. I pick up a paper.
It's my paper.
Yo, what are you doing with that paper, nigga?
He called you nigger?
Yeah. Nothing, I'm just picking it up. Is that your paper? No. That's right, it's my paper. I pay for that paper every month. It ain't your paper. What do you think? The block gives us niggas in here free paper? Well, I just thought it was the block's paper. Next time you ask my permission before you take that paper.
Very nice.
I'm glad you picked that scene.
Sounds like Robin with our interns.
Get your hands off my paper.
What is this, Scott?
I saw the play last night.
Oh, you were there?
Yeah.
Well, how come you have so much free time? What are you doing there?
It was late. It was 7 o'clock.
And you went over to see Basil's play? And was it good?
Well, it's a weird thing because it's a reading. It's not a play.
Oh, I see.
So it's everyone's sitting around reading from the script.
I see.
You know.
Was it brilliant?
Was it brilliant?
What was it brilliant? I was a little tired, so I don't think it made the brilliant aspect.
I just got panned on the air.
But the odd thing is at the end of the play, I don't know if Basil went over this, but the fantasy was that all the inmates were in love with the white prison guard.
I see.
The female.
Yeah, the female, yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
All right, very good. That sounds like a good play. Very good, Basil.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, it's
But
time
wait
to
a minute,
play.
I have
yeah.
to go back for a second. It took him 7 years to get through college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He's an Ivy Leaguer.
Yeah, he went to Columbia. It's not
You
easy.
just got a regular old...
Columbia was the first college to accept me.
How old are you, 30?
25.
Are you 25?
Yeah.
So you're a graduate of Columbia. Are you going to go do your graduate work now somewhere?
No.
No, you are done.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna.
Well, 7 years. I mean, how much more
I'm
time
gonna continue
does he...
study acting
All right,
downtown.
keep studying. That's good.
I'll send you
All
some of
right,
my
very
tapes, Basil.
What was that?
I'm going to send him some of my tapes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Some of your E-tapes?
Yeah.
All right. Is everyone ready to play Intern Jeopardy?
Yes, we are.
All right. I will take a break. When I come back, I will ask you questions from these pages. I'll cover them up so you can't see.
No cheating.
No cheating. And then you guys will play Intern Jeopardy, and we'll find out who the smartest intern is, since there's such a big argument out in the hall. Will it be Chris, Stuttering Vic, or our prison inmate, Basil?
I think the answer's obvious.
What would that be?
It's gonna be me.
Basil?
Yeah. The real life experience has caused me to take part in every one of these categories.
Is that right? And Vic, I don't know. You used to be so confident, Mr. Computer
I don't
Genius.
see Indian history on here.
I don't make any assumptions about anything.
Oh. What about you, Chris? Any prediction?
Silence is golden.
All right, very good. We'll see what happens.
You wish you'd practice that once in a while.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shut up, Chris. For once, please.
This is my intern. My interns from hell.
Your intern nightmare.
We all agree this is the worst crop of interns we've ever gotten. Everybody voted. You guys are all sick. All right. We're going to take a break and find out which one of you three nudniks is the smartest right after these words.
I wonder if they got a shot of the boys sitting there while you did that last commercial. If anything ever looked like a lineup.
Yeah, I looked over. I started laughing during the Leather Warehouse commercial, watching the three of them look like they were in a police lineup. Guys, are you all nervous? You appear to be nervous. Are you nervous? Nervous?
Our last morning.
All right. Oh, this is your last morning here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
know
that.
that.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, was that right, Stuttering Vic? You're kidding me.
Well, unless you ask me back for next semester.
Oh, of course I'm asking you back. I would love to have Stuttering
thank
Vic.
you.
You don't want to let Basil, we could lose, but Stuttering Vic we want.
How about me?
Oh, Chris?
Want to lose me, too?
Chris, we've been waiting a long time for you to leave. No offense. All right, here we go.
Aw.
Looks like the Mount Rushmore of morons. All right, here we go. All right.
A monument to stupidity.
We all agree that these are the three worst interns ever. Here we go. Just kidding. Here we go. We have Chris. Chris, this will be your sound effect when you buzz in.
What do I do with this?
You blow into it.
How no sanitary?
It isn't.
Jackie used it last night.
All right, that will be your way of buzzing, and that's Chris the intern, who, of course, he fancies himself a writer and likes to annoy me in the men's room. Stuttering Vic, who we all have known to come and know and love through his exploits with various women, as he lost out on every woman we introduced him to, and Of course, he stutters so beautifully, magnificently. Stuttering Vic, what sound effect will you be chiming in with on Intern Jeopardy?
Salvation Army bell.
All right. And Basil, who, of course, was in jail and wrote a play about niggers. What is your...
being in jail.
All right. And what is your sound effect? All right. Very good.
Shouldn't this be Vic's?
All right. As you know, the following categories are yours to choose from. We have measurements, United States, potpourri, geography, money, and, of course, the ever-popular music.
Oh.
And, of course, let's not forget the category numbers. And, of course, we have letters. So there are a lot of categories to choose from.
Letters.
Numbers, letters, all different kinds of things. And there's even a religion category. Did I say measurements?
Yes, you did.
All right, now, if I put these sheets of paper up here with the questions, Chris, will you be cheating and looking over at them?
Of course. No. Of course.
Will he?
I wouldn't say that.
All right, try not to look. Do not look, because there's no other way for me to do this. All right, here we go.
Now, somebody has to pick a category.
That's right. We tossed backstage and found that Stuttering Vic was the lucky winner of the toss.
Okay.
So he will get to pick the first category. This is Intern Jeopardy, and the only reason we're playing this is just to see which intern is the smartest, because the three of them argue like nitwits back there over who is more intelligent. That is why we've used serious questions this morning, much on the much in the manner of Jeopardy. Real Jeopardy. Okay. And I'll go to Stuttering Vic first. Stuttering Vic, pick a category and a monetary number. Yes, go ahead.
Geography for $300.
All right, you've picked the category geography for $10?
$10.
$10. It is the capital of Iowa. All right, that would be Basil. Basil?
Des Moines.
That is wrong. Go ahead, Chris.
What is Dubuque?
That is wrong. And Vic, would you like to answer?
No clue.
The answer is Des Moines, but of course Basil didn't say what is Des Moines.
Oh, no, man, Trebek.
What?
Jeopardy. That was Jeopardy.
It is Jeopardy, so that you are both at -10. Vic, you are in the lead with 0.
Alex, Trebek says, Basil, you have to say what is.
No, he does not.
Yes, he does.
No, he doesn't.
No, he
you
doesn't.
don't get points.
That is it. You want to play by the rules or you want to cheat?
No,
You're a graduate of an Ivy League school, Basil. Yeah.
Cheating like a jailbird that you are.
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, so that category is down, and now let us go.
It's still Stuttering Vic, since no
Stuttering
one answered correctly. Is that
Robin is keeping score and accurately says it is still Stuttering Vic.
United States for $1.
United States, it's 10, 20, 30, 40.
He doesn't even know this game.
All right, the United States for 10, 20.
$10.
All right, okay, here we go. On the United States flag, the stars represent this. All right, that would be Chris.
What are the 13 original colonies?
Wrong. And let us go to, who is it, Robin?
Vic was next.
All right, Stuttering Vic.
One flag for each state.
Wrong. And Basil.
1 star for the 50 states.
Wrong.
What is one? That's right. What is? All right, he got it in underneath. He got it in underneath. All right. You're up to 0 now. All right, so Chris, you're at -20. Stuttering Vic, you're at -10. And Basil, you're at 0. So you're in the lead.
They're all stupid.
They're all stupid. All right. And the answer is, on the U.S. flag, the star represents this. What are the 50 states, of course. All right. And let us now go to Basil, who is in the lead with 0.
I'd like to go with measurements for 10.
All right. Measurements for 10. Water boils faster at which temperature? 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit? And that would be Basil.
They boil at the same time.
That is correct.
What is they boil at the same time?
He didn't say that. No, come on. He didn't say that.
You got it in before the buzzer. You got it in before the buzzer. You therefore have 10 points. You are in the lead, Basil. Continue.
No, he has 20 points now.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I thought he was at 0.
No, he had gotten up to 10 with a correct answer.
Wow.
And now he's at 20.
What's the highest monetary category?
50.
50. I'll go 50 in religion.
50 in religion. Wow. You picked a category that is always controversial on our show. You know, Robin, a lot of people like to argue about religion. Religion causes problems.
That's right. You shouldn't bring it up if you want to keep everything running smoothly.
That is correct. So let us go to religion now and see what happens. And you've picked?
$50.
$50. Okay, here we go. People who practice Shintoism are found in this country, and that would be Stuttering Vic.
Japan. What is Japan?
What is Japan is correct for 50.
Very good, Stuttering Vic.
All right, Stuttering Vic, you are now in charge of picking the category.
Religion for $40.
Religion for 40. Brigham Young was a leader of this religion. And that would be Basil.
What Are the Mormons?
What Are the Mormons is correct for 40. Basil, you're in the lead with, I believe, 60. Go ahead.
I would like to go with music for 20.
All right, we are going to go with music for 20. The very controversial topic, music, Robin.
All right.
Let's see which one of our moron interns will win this category. Music for 20. A waltz is danced in this time. Basil, we're reading in first.
Three. What is 3? 3 beats.
I'm going to have to rule against you, Basil, and say that is wrong. Anybody else? That's only 20. Okay, well, the answer is what is 3/4 time? 3/4 time.
1, 2, 3.
Right. 1, 2, 3.
3/4 time?
I would have given it to him because I figured he at least got the word 3 in there, but I've got to be fair to the other interns, as you know, Basil. All right.
So there's
You should make me a mute.
What is the score, Robin?
Basil has 40 points, and so does Stuttering Vic. Chris is still at -20.
Let's remind everyone that Chris, of course, is a community college student who's finally getting his comeuppance. You were convinced you were going to win, weren't you?
What's that?
Okay.
Are we still playing?
Yes, we are still playing. All right, let us go to Basil, who still has control of the board. Basil?
Measurements for $40.
Measurements for $40. And your question is this. Actually, it's your answer. Which weighs more, 1 pound of aluminum or 16 ounces of lead? All right, I heard the bell first.
What is 1 pound of aluminum?
That is wrong, I'm sorry. And Chris?
What did they weigh the same?
They weigh the same, that is correct. And look who's suddenly on the board.
With 20 points.
With 20 points.
And poor Stuttering Vic just lost all his points.
Did he? Well, that was only 40, right?
Right, he had 40.
Oh, what a shame. Down to 0, and let's go back to the action, and let's turn to Chris now, who suddenly has come on strong. Chris, what category would you like, and what money value?
I'll take potpourri for 10.
Potpourri, the first time in this category, and the answer is the vessel that connects an artery and a vein. All right, that would be Chris.
Can you repeat the question?
I'm sorry, I cannot. That would be a wrong answer. Basil, go ahead.
What is a capillary?
That is correct. And that is for 10 points, Robin, keeping score over there. And
up to 50, Chris now at 10.
All right, Basil, let's go. It's Intern Jeopardy, and we're playing this morning to finally figure out who is the smartest intern. Everybody loves it so much. Basil, go ahead.
I would like geography for 50.
All right, geography for 50. And the answer is the address of the White House. All right, that would be Chris.
What is Pennsylvania Avenue?
That's incomplete.
That's incomplete
Can
answer.
I complete it?
Go ahead.
What is 1600 Pennsylvania?
That is correct. Okay, and that is for 50 points.
That wasn't a 50-point question. That was a 10-point question.
I'm sorry, it says 50
Excuse me,
points.
Vic, you didn't make up the...
Hey, Vic, we're trying to be easy on you guys. All right, by the way, at this point in our show, this is where I get to talk to each of the guests.
Shall we recap the scores?
Go ahead. Now, let's start with the lowest.
Big turnaround.
Stuttering Vic is the lowest, right?
0.
Now,
Stuttering Vic.
Stuttering Vic, you have a 0. How do you feel at this time?
Bad.
All right, and who is next?
Then it would be Basil at 50.
Basil, how do you feel at this time? Are you confident that you could win?
Yes.
All right, and Chris, who now takes a commanding lead.
60 points.
60 points, and how do you feel at this point?
Keep going.
Let's keep going. All right. All right, and if you guys win the money, what will you do? Vic, will you feed your homeland of India?
Every one of them.
All right.
700 million of them.
All of them. Okay. And let's go back to, I believe Chris answered the last question, so he has control of the board. We have 2 questions left in Jeopardy, so let's make these count.
Okay, I'll take numbers for 10.
Numbers for 10. Now, this is a category that can sometimes be tricky. I pray that everyone pay close attention. Numbers for 10. The number of pencils in a gross. And that would be Stuttering Vic.
What is 144?
That is correct, Vic. Wow. Whoa. And Vic, you now have control of the board.
You have 10 points.
I'll take religion for...
That's easy for you to say.
$50?
For $50, all right? Could you repeat that, please? I didn't quite catch it.
I'll take religion for $50.
All right. Okay. No, you did that one already.
Okay, the next one, $40.
You did that one already.
$30.
All right, here it is. It's what Leviticus, Deuteronomy, and Ruth have in common. All right, that would be Basil.
They are all in the Old Testament.
That is correct. Oh, I'm sorry.
What is they all in the Old Testament?
There you go. All right.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, what do you mean that's ridiculous?
Oh, can I complete it?
Oh, come on. All right, there you go. That's 30 points for Basil. Chris, mellow out, will you? I just looked at the time. We have time for 2 more questions. So we're in a bonus situation. Okay, here we go.
Now, are we going to have a Final Jeopardy?
Of course, Robin. That's how you play Jeopardy, don't you? How dare you insult me? Okay. Who knows? Don't ask tough questions. I'm hoping for a fist fight. Basil, go ahead. You have control of the board.
Potpourri for $10.
Ah, potpourri. All right. You already used the $10 category. I'll remind you that you have 20, 30, 40, and 50 open to you.
Okay. How about numbers for 10?
Numbers for 10. Interesting strategy here.
Yes.
Keeping the figures low.
10 has been used.
That is correct.
10 in whatever category you got.
Oh, for God's sake, just pick a category and a money amount.
All right, potpourri for 20.
All right. The swastika was a symbol of what German political party? Robin, who was first?
I think that was Chris.
Yeah.
No, it was not Chris. It was, in all fairness, it was between Vic and Basil.
I'm trying to keep
Was it
score.
Basil? It was Basil. Okay.
All right.
That is the Nazi Party.
That is wrong. Go ahead.
What is the Nazi Party?
Correct.
Thank you very much.
Sorry. You got it. Basil, you're asleep at the wheel. Very good job, Chris. Chris, you have control of the board for our final Jeopardy question.
Okay.
Let's recap the scores
Didn't I
one
say
more
what
time.
is?
No, you did
said
not.
that is.
Chris is at 80 points.
Yes.
I got to go back to Riley's.
60,
Yes.
and Stuttering Vic is at 10.
All right, go ahead.
Oh,
Chris,
joy.
pick a good one.
Let's try letters for 10.
All right, letters for 10. Now, this is an interesting category, as you know. It has tricked many people up. The abbreviation NASA stands for this. All right, that would be Basil.
National Aeronautic. What is?
Go ahead. Well, you don't know it anyway. What is it?
The National Aeronautic and Space Association?
Oh.
I'm sorry that is wrong. Very close, though, and I'll have to go with Stuttering Vic.
What is the National Aeronautic and Space Administration?
Administration, that is
There you
correct.
go.
Well, can you do? All right, so there it is. That's 10 points for Vic, minus 10 for Basil. And let's have a recap on those scores.
Howard, everybody's on the board with some money. Stuttering Vic at 20 points.
Mm-hmm.
Basil has 50 points, and Chris is at 80 in the lead.
All
How
right.
did he get 80?
He did it.
He got lucky. I
He
played the game
kept
correctly.
his mouth shut.
He kept his mouth shut, waited for you to screw up the answer, and then came in with what is.
What does NASA stand for? Think I'm going to answer that question?
All right, very good. Well, listen, that means in Final Jeopardy, anyone can win.
Yeah.
Oh, except you, Vic.
Yeah.
All right, now let's do the Final Jeopardy. Here
Now,
it is.
what you guys have to do is wager the amount you would like to risk.
Now,
in
don't
Final
tell us.
Jeopardy.
First, you write down. Give them 3 pieces of paper and pens, and don't let your opponent see. As you know, Chris, who is our city college student, whatever it is,
Community
college, worse, is in the lead with 80 points.
Well, this is interesting.
Basil has 50, and Vic has 20.
That's right.
Basil, our jailbird, and Vic, of course, you know his problem.
Couldn't you say Basil, our budding actor, instead of Jailbird?
Well, funnier.
Actor Joe Burton.
I saw your acting. I think you're a jailbird. Yeah. Anyway, boys, write down the amount. I hope you have that all in.
What was that? I'm sorry, the amount one more time.
You have
have
80,
80.
Basil has 50, and Vic has 20. Write down the amount that you wish to wager on this Final Jeopardy.
Question, which is in what category?
The question is in the following category, the United States.
Ah.
Boys, this is it
We
to
have to
determine...
write down our answers, right?
You,
No,
you will have to write down your answer, and I'll remind all of you. I'll remind all of you, Basil. You must write your answer in question form. Damn, I'm a good game show host.
So, Basil, why don't you just write what is on the piece of paper right now?
All right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Here is your question. Be sure not to allow your fellow contestants to hear or see that answer. And here is your Final Jeopardy question. Who hit Nellie in the belly with a basket full of jelly? Now, here we go.
Whoa.
It is the largest of the Great Lakes. It is the largest of the Great Lakes. And Chris looks very disturbed. Vic looks absolutely bewildered. And I'll tell you one thing. Basil wrote down his answer in 2
Very
seconds.
quickly.
Our Columbia graduate. Yes. Yes.
Would you have gotten it?
Would I have gotten it? No. Absolutely not.
I would have taken a guess.
I could take a guess. Knowing two of the Great Lakes, I could have certainly taken a guess. But let's see.
What is a Great Lake?
All right. Boom, boom. All right, now let's go to our lowest amount of money, and that would be, of course, Stuttering Vic.
What did you say?
All right.
What is Lake Superior?
And how much did you wager?
$20.
That is correct. So you now have 40. Let us go to Basil, who is on the board with 60. 50. Excuse me, 50. And Basil, what did you... Hold up your answer.
What is Lake Superior?
Let me see. No, you said, what is Lake Michigan? And you bet 50, so you're at 0. Now, Vic, you are in the lead with 40. And now it's all up to Chris, who has 80, a commanding lead. What do you have? Let's see. You had
like Erie.
Erie, and you bet 21 points.
And just how did he spell Erie, Howard?
Well, you lost already, you moron.
E-E-R-I-E.
Thank you very much.
E-E-R-I-E?
E-E-R-I-E, but that's okay. What does that leave?
That means that Chris has 59 points.
Well, then Chris is the smartest intern on Intern Jeopardy. Chris, you win, and you did say you would win, didn't you? Yeah.
There's my comeuppance, I guess.
Yeah, there's your comeuppance.
You got to take care of him in the hallway.
They're going to roll me in the hallway.
Basil's going to pound his ass. Man, look at
Basil, you're really upset, aren't you?
I'm more embarrassed.
Yeah.
Basil, you
I'm absolutely
Community
embarrassed.
college. Give me a break.
Community college moron.
What is it, Gary? You seem to want to say something.
We were just all going nuts out there. We figured out that, like I said, Chris played the game better. I think, in retrospect, Basil's probably smarter, but Chris played the game better.
That's not fair.
And Vic is both slow and stupid.
Went on both counts.
Well, Vic runs around here saying that he's a computer genius, and
I never said that.
And he's smarter than everyone.
I never said either of those things.
Vic, what's heavier, 1,000 pounds of lead or 1,000 pounds of feathers?
Depends. In India or America?
1,000 pounds is 1,000 pounds.
Right. Very good.
He now knows that.
Can we please take the word moron out of Basil's vocabulary when referring to me now?
Hey, Basil, can we please take that out?
No, because you don't know the whole story, Howard. You have no idea what he does or the wacky stuff he goes through. He gave me a ride home once, and it was the worst ride of my life. I was going to jump out of the car.
Why was it a bad ride?
Oh, man. First he goes in the tunnel, and then he turns on the country station, and then he starts, like, singing along with it. And then, like, all the time he's like, you got to mention me on the air tomorrow. This is, like, the day after, like, I got on the air. And he's like, you got to mention me on the air. And then he starts singing the country song. And it's like, it's this running commentary. It is so weird and so bad. I never, I went nuts.
Vic has carpal tunnel syndrome. I have Lincoln tunnel syndrome.
Hey, all I can say is the guy beat you in Jeopardy, and it was fair and square.
Fair and nobody said it wasn't.
It was fair.
Well, there you go.
Basil has a lot of knowledge, but he's too stupid to form questions.
I know.
Just celebrated a little bit last night. So,
congratulations, Baz.
Meanwhile,
Chris, congratulations.
Hey, thank you very much. No problem, guys.
All right, very good. There's our interns. That was Intern Jeopardy. Congratulations.
I guess Chris would be the smartest intern.
I would say so.
That's a scary thing right there, I think.
And I still don't know why you say the guy's a moron, Vic. The guy gave you a ride home at least.
Yeah, let him drive you today.
Why is that?
Howard.
I mean, I said, all right, I got to go.
He might be weird, but doesn't mean he's stupid.
There's a pretty good correlation in this case.
All right, very good. Well, obviously a bunch of sore losers.
Of course, no one hits. We all hate to lose.
You know,
exactly.
Can I just say something? Both these guys are nice guys to work with, and are nice guys to be around. And I enjoyed the whole semester here.
All right.
And I don't understand this.
Here you go.
I never see this on Jeopardy. I never see two guys go after the contestant that wins.
That's because you don't see the backstage part.
You know what, Chris? It seems to me you are one of those psychos that knows how to keep his energies together on the air, but then when you get off the air, you fall apart.
I'm trying to break into this business. It's very tough to do. I don't want to do sales anymore.
Hey, congratulations. You win. You shut these two guys up. They can sit and talk about how stupid you are all day.
Show them your Jeopardy win.
You just say, hey, I won Jeopardy. I won Jeopardy.
I'm going to have a T-shirt made.
Exactly.
And plus he gets all the acting jobs at E.
All right. All right, congratulations to you all, and let's hope that the Unabomber finds all three. All right, very good. All right, we'll be back right after these words. Hello?
Yeah, hi.
Oh, I didn't realize you were on the phone.
Sorry, I was just hanging on for you. Actually, I'm a Union County College student. I'd just like to congratulate Chris for his victory.
You know, I keep getting faxes about the Intern Jeopardy, and it says, like, people are hostile to Chris. It says, Howard, Chris is the biggest putz on the face of the earth.
He's not like that at the college. He seems much goofier on the air.
And this one says, obviously Chris is not the most intelligent, and we all know it. I didn't realize people had this many feelings about the interns.
I think it really came across that
school. I went to school with him.
It really came across that Basil had the knowledge, but Vic knew how to, but Chris knew how to play the game.
This one says, to Chris, you are a typical know-it-all, big mouth kike.
Oof.
Wait, he's Italian.
He's Italian. He's not even close. His name is Christian.
What's that?
No, I'm reading the faxes about you. People don't like you.
His name is Christopher, isn't it?
Is it Christopher or Christian?
Christopher.
Oh, Christopher. But even Christopher, that's not a name for a
That's
Jew.
a Christian name.
Says, Chris, you are a typical know-it-all, big mouth kike. Now when put to the test, you keep your big mouth shut. Ha, ha, ha. 1 pound of aluminum. The original 13 colonies. Moron, a-hole. You're going to lose. Commit suicide.
Hey, he chalked up the wins. That's all I got.
Hey, listen, you won.
Hey, that's it. Who's this on the phone?
Some fellow student. Look at this one. Oh, my God, the stupidity in the studio.
Chris, this is Jim.
Hey, all right, Jim. Thanks a lot.
All right. Well, congratulations again, Chris. You won fair and square.
Okay.
I just want to say that this provides credentialism to the county.
There you go.